Hi guys, today we're going to be reading Made by Maxine, and this book is written by Ruth Spiro, and this is a really fun book because it's kind of about inventing some stuff, and I think you guys are really going to like it. Meet Maxine. She likes making new things from old things. She deconstructs and reconstructs, unscrews and reglues. Maxine makes everything better. Mostly. Meet Milton. From the day Maxine spotted him in the pet shop window, she was hooked. His scales shimmered, his fins fluttered. Was he waving to her? Since he was a fish, it was hard to tell. Maxine fell in love with Milton. You can see Maxine's meeting that little fish in the store window. He was a special fish and deserved a better home than a boring glass bowl. If I can dream it, I can make it work, she said. And then she did. First, she tinkered with some old toys. So she's using some old CDs, a dollhouse. She's playing with some of her music toys, some recyclables. Her looks like a bike or a scooter. And made a spectacular tank. She repurposed a broken bike and made, so she's using that bike to make something, a pedal-powered fish feeder. Look at all those recyclables she's using. For a final touch, Maxine repurposed some vegetables and made music. Being a fish, he was not much of a dancer, but Milton wiggled his fins to the beat, practicing his slick moves. One day at school, Miss McMiller made an exciting announcement. This week, we'll have a class pet parade, she said. We'll meet on the playground after school and then march around the building. If you don't have a pet at home, you may borrow one from our classroom. I'll bring Mittens, my kitten. I'll bring Felix, my ferret. I'll bring Milton, my goldfish, said Maxine. It's a pet parade, not a wet parade. A goldfish can't march, he doesn't have feet. Milton is a very special fish, she replied. You'll see. I don't know what you guys are thinking, but I'm thinking that she has come up with so many ideas to do things. I wonder how she'll get that goldfish in the parade. At home, Maxine told Milton about the pet parade. He bubbled with excitement. Being a fish, he didn't get out much. It's okay if you don't have feet, said Maxine. Fins are perfectly fine. No, they're better than fine. They're fabulous. So you can see she's talking to her fish about that parade in school. But Milton's spectacular tank was also spectacularly heavy. Looks like she can't pull that all the way around school. Maxine moved Milton into his old bowl. It was boring, but easier to carry. This is only temporary, she reassured him. Then they practiced marching. Splish, splosh, splish. Maxine's enthusiasm was dampened along with her sneakers. So as she was marching around, he started to splash that water out. We need to make this bowl better, said Maxine. She collected containers from all around the house. Maxine fitted and filled, fixed and fiddled. She seems very creative to me. And failed. Maybe this isn't such a good idea. Maybe I should borrow the class hamster instead. Was Milton crying? Since he was a fish, it was hard to tell. As the big day approached, the pet parade was all anyone could talk about. I brushed Mitten so she's extra fluffy. I made Felix a sparkly collar. Maxine thought about Milton with his shimmering scales and fluttery fins. He was beautiful and funny and smart and talented. He was her friend. Sorry, hamster, I'm marching with Milton. After school, Maxine picked up her pencils and paper and planned her project. She had already discovered a million ways that would not work, which meant she was getting closer to finding a way that it would. She repurposed a race car, upcycled an umbrella, and reprogrammed an old remote. All afternoon, she deconstructed and reconstructed, unscrewed and re-glued. She tinkered and hacked, bent parts forward and back. Maxine made a music-playing, fin-wiggling, wave-sensing, wheel-spinning, dance-powered Fishmobile Pet Parade float. Meet Milton, said Maxine, my very special fish. And all those kids are talking to her. They said, he's dancing and driving. And he says, watch your feet coming through. Miss McMiller complimented Milton on being the best behaved pet of all. Was he blushing? Since he was a fish, it was hard to tell. Oh, hi. She also complimented Maxine on finding a way to include Milton. I wonder if my cat would like being in a pet parade. She's walking around right now. If I can dream it, I can make it, said Maxine. And she did. So I really liked that book because it made me think of all of you guys, how you guys make stuff, especially in art, and you guys repurpose things to make really, really cool things for sometimes for your squishies or for even for your animals, for all of your different things. And I thought that was a really special book to share with you guys.